Hi guys, turtleneck. You know what that means, right?
Alright guys, so I have a good news and I have a bad news. Let's start with the bad one. I woke up today and I couldn't turn on my Mac. I open it, the screen is completely dark and I can't use it. That's the bad news. But the good one is I have something else to replace it. My new friend. It's interesting, I kept the box of the old one. So one thing I can see is, ooh, Kevin, what do you think?
I think this one is much bigger, right?
Yeah, the
It's
box is
very
bigger.
It's very big.
And you know
The image.
yeah, this one is on the side. They want to show us that they're using USB Type C.
Yeah.
They want to show us the touch bar. But this is from a weird angle. We can't see anything.
Yeah, I'm sure it's because of the notch. They want us to be able to see the notch, so they put it like that. So
All right. So let's compare the specs. It should be almost similar. I always go for the same thing. This is 16-inch MacBook Pro, 15-inch MacBook Pro here. So Apple added 1-inch, 512 GB SSD. That's remained the same. This is Apple Silicon M1, and this is Intel, obviously. So, well, that's the basic stuff. Let's open it and see what's happening in there.
this is a serious moment.
You know, it's always fun to open a new Apple device. There's even a candle that is like a new Apple device now. But it's true.
real?
Show it to the users, man. Okay,
Right.
so pull it. Ooh. All right. I don't think we used to have that. They didn't used to have something to pull to remove the plastic. But
Something interesting is this plastic is really thin.
yeah. They have to be carbon neutral or something. So again, the back, the front, and let's release this guy. Ooh. Apple always has a nice way of presenting it. And yeah, but this box is really sturdy. You see, it's nice.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
And just pull the device out. So we have the device, we have a box, and then the cable. So this is the new cable. Yeah, it's a MagSafe. The charger brick. It's a little smaller than the old one. The one I showed you was the 2017 version.
It looks kind of like the one for the iMac.
Yes. Just that they didn't color match the cable.
Yeah. That's it. There's nothing else.
Yeah. There seems to be, guys, there's some wooden stuff in here. What is this all about? That's it. They must have put something in there to make the cardboard harder.
Yeah.
I don't really know why it's needed. You get black stickers. That's what you get for the Pro. Apple wants to move everything Pro to black. So, very simple.
It looks kind of cool, man. Carbon black.
Yeah, well, the stickers stay in the box. All right. Yeah, so let's open this. You know, the way they do this is very difficult to put it back. Once you remove it, that's it. So just pull all of this and get the cable. Oh, come on. What else is to be done? You have to remove the connectors. And done. So USB Type C on one end. Oh, guys, sorry for messing it up. Huh? It's a box.
Right.
USB Type C on one end and MagSafe on the other. Apple mentioned that you can still charge with Type C, which means if you want, you can forgo this cable completely and just do Type C to Type C. So we have our cable, we have our charger. It's from the US, so we have this head. Let's get this out of the way. So basically that's it. That's what you have in the box. Kevin, let's get it open, man.
This is really the best moment.
Wait. It looks like they want you to open it from the back.
From the back.
So yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Oh yeah, I know why.
And this is paper, man. Is it paper? I think it's paper.
It's something echo. something. the MacBook Pro logo. That's why
engraved.
Yes, that's why they want you to open it from the back. They should have allowed us to put our name right there. You know?
Okay, this is heavy. Oh, this is very heavy. Shall you bring the other one, bro?
So that one is here.
Wow. Okay, no, it's heavy as well, but this one is way more heavy.
I
hope it
thicker.
comes with power, man. It's very heavy. Try both, man.
It seems thicker. Oh, well, yeah.
It's,
Yeah, this is way heavier.
It's way heavier. It's like 1.5 of this one or something.
And it's thicker. For once, Apple is doing something that is thicker. Let me see if I can show it this way. You can see the size of the devices. This is way slim. This is way thicker. This is weird.
Yeah, this is odd. They always try to make it smaller, but this time they decided to go for power, I guess.
The logo is bigger on the new one. I also noticed that they've rounded these corners a little bit more, and this is also a little higher. That's it. So let's open it.
Okay, so this is what the new Mac looks like. So this one, there's no touch bar.
It's already saying hello.
What? I didn't press anything.
Yes, that's the whole point. Anytime you open it, it comes up. Well, this one is dead. If I open it, it's going to come out, but the screen is going to remain down. And it's taking a beating. I mean, 2017 to 2022, that's 5 years. It's good. People use their Mac for 10 years, you know. But I think this model always had a lot of issues. It was the butterfly keyboard, so that has been fixed. But the most exciting thing about this new Mac is the fact that Apple brought back ports. So we have MagSafe and headphone jack and 2 USB Type-C here. But we have HDMI.
Yes.
You don't need a dongle when you go to the hotel and you want to plug your screen. And then there's a micro SD card slot. For us YouTubers, it's great because when we record, it's just nice to be able to slot in our micro SD card and start working. So I'm going to get this guy away. And let's talk about the specs a little bit. So this MacBook came with 16 gig of RAM, obviously 512 GB SSD, M1 Pro. So Apple is promising a bump on performance. We already unboxed the iMac on the channel and you have seen how it's helping us. We couldn't have started this YouTube channel if we didn't have the M1 iMac. The M1 Pro is supposed to be more powerful than that. So we're going to just set it up and show you what's looking like right after. All right, so guys, we are done setting it up. For me, it was a pain. I don't know why we have to do all that when we are setting up devices. I just want to start using my device and then bring those things as something that I can cancel, or I can say, yes, I want to set it up. But hey, it blocks everything. We did it. I didn't want to migrate my data, so I didn't really use any technology that moves from here to here. I still use Time Machine to take my backup, but I want to just set this one up afresh. It's running Rosetta for all the applications that I'm going to use that are not M1 compatible. So what can I tell you right when I look at it? I can see that the keyboard here is in a dark
It's carbon
frame. Yeah, it's black. It's going to be a finger magnet, but hey, not bad. This has the silver that goes through. The touch bar is gone. It's back to physical button. I think I'm going to miss the touch bar. You know what I use the touch bar for? Even though people don't like it, I use it for emojis. When I'm typing on WhatsApp, I'm typing on iMessage. Even when I'm typing emails, I can just pull up my emojis, pick up one from the touch bar. Now I'm going to have to bring some keyboard icon to find a touch bar. But the advantage of the keys is going to be the F1 keys. They are F1, F2, etc. Having a slide for my screen brightness was also awesome. But hey, Apple is going backward, so let's not stop them. Maybe they'll bring back the network interface port. MKBHD mentioned that what would have been great was for them to bring the network interface or the Ethernet port back, but on the
charger brick like they did for the iMac.
Yes, like they did for the iMac. It would have been awesome. So we would have gotten our ports back, and would have gotten the Ethernet back. So after that, there would be nothing we really want. USB Type A maybe, but hey, we are surviving with MC now.
But is it really necessary, frankly? Because who uses the Ethernet cable again?
Well, I do.
Do that?
It's a pro machine. You will need an Ethernet port.
Nah, I won't need an Ethernet port. Wi-Fi 6 is there for you guys.
Yes, so this device is Wi-Fi 6 compatible. Let me open them. So about this Mac, yeah. So MacBook Pro 16-inch 2021 version, Apple M1 Pro chip, 16 gig of RAM. The display is Liquid Retina XDR. So yeah, so with this display, you're supposed to have. Let me pull out Safari. You're supposed to experience it just as good as you would have with an OLED display, even though it's not. It's a mini LED display. People that use the mini LED display on the iPad, because it was released on the iPad Pro first, complain about some light around stuff. All the tests I had to do, I could only see that halo just when you are completely in the dark and you have something white on top of it. But just looking at it here, there's nothing. It's supposed to be 120 Hz refresh rate, but I'll tell you more during the full review. This is just an unboxing. Kevin, what other impressions do you have?
The notch is there, but you can't really see because Apple had a bright idea of putting a dark background when you open the Mac at first, and also the menu bar is over there, so it's kind of hiding the notch. So I don't really think you have to complain about it unless you put a picture, a bright picture on the background. I don't think you can see the notch, but it's there. I can definitely see it when I pay attention. Apart from that, the Mac looks strong. We have to test it more to obviously have more things to say about it. You have to use it for gaming, you have to use professional programs on it to see how fast it goes, because this Mac is really heavy and it's bigger. So if it doesn't bring any performance upgrade, then I don't see the point of getting this Mac. So once you do that, we are going to do the review and you hear all we have to say about it. But apart from that, the design is awesome. I don't really like the square type. I really prefer the MacBook Airs because they are, they are very slim, they are very clean, they are rounded, they are proper. This one looks more professional, which I personally don't like, but it's fine, it's good looking, and the keyboard, I frankly like the keyboard as well. Yeah.
So you're right. I'm just trying to see what I can do to show the how do you call it, the notch, because no matter what I do, the background that was chosen was just perfect to keep the notch hidden.
You need to download an image, right?
Yeah, I just want to see what are the wallpapers on the machine. I never change my wallpaper, so I really don't know where it is. I'm just going to search in the desktop and screensaver. Something white. Can we go with pure white? There's no pure white. I'm gonna go with this yellow. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So this is clear now. We can really see the notch. But where the notch is, the notch is actually behaving like a screen. They just did it like on the iPhone. But this notch is so big. What would have made sense when I saw it? I thought they were going to tell us that there's Face ID on the Mac and that we are still maintaining Touch ID as well.
Exactly.
For accessibility reasons, they didn't do that. We hope that in the following versions we'll get that.
Yeah, and seriously, I don't really know why they removed Touch ID from the iPhone. So I was really expecting to see Face ID here as well. So yeah. So also, why are our screen not touch sensitive? Why don't you have a touch screen on this?
Well, that's a big problem, man. Apple doesn't want to do that thing.
Why would it not want to do that?
This is just like the stylus. Apple doesn't want to bring a stylus to the phone. They're not going to bring.
We need to have touch on our Macs.
Well, they claim they've done service.
Who cares about their service, man? All right, cool. Yeah.
All right, guys. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed unboxing this device, just as we did, we didn't open it until we were ready to show it on the camera. So I hope you really enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you really like what we did. Press the subscribe to encourage us to continue doing this. My name is Igor from MrPurpleTech.
My name is Kevin from MrPurpleTech.
And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.